Hey guys, today I want to show you how to make my favorite German Christmas cookies called Ausstecherle, which means something like cutouts. So this is what you need. Get everything you need, now let's start with the preparations. First wash your hands and take off things like jewelry or any other stuff which will hinder you during the process. Now let's take off the lemon peel. For that you need a bowl and a grater and of course a lemon. When you buy the lemon you should make sure it's organic or the lemon peel is described as eatable. So now the grating begins. If you don't want to take off the lemon peel yourself, you can buy it ready to use in many different grocery stores. Now let's get a fork to get the lemon peel off the grater. So now let's prepare the icing. You need 2 cups and an egg for it. Separate the egg yolk from the egg white. We will be only needing the egg yolk, but you can keep the egg white for many other different recipes. Now you need a fork to mix the egg yolk. Keep the mixed egg yolk in the fridge until you need it. Prepare 2 to 3 baking trays with baking paper. Now let's select the most beautiful cutters for the cookies you have. Use as many sizes or shapes as you want to. So first take the flour. Make a well in the middle of the flour. Now take the sugar and spread it around the edge of the flour. Now do the same with the lemon peel. Now take slices of the margarine or the butter and lay it on the edge of the flour. Now take the eggs and put them in the well in the middle. Now let's start with the kneading. I show you how it's done manual, but of course you can also use a kneading machine. The most difficult thing is to keep an eye on the eggs. They like to get lost, like they did here. But like you see, luckily I managed to prevent them from walking away. While the knealing takes some time, I will tell you about the story where I get the recipe from. So this recipe is from my grandmother, and she got it from her grandmother, and so on. So it's in our family for a while. While my grandparents are from many different locations in Germany, my grandma is the only one which is originally from Swabia. So this is an original Swabian recipe. And for those who don't know, Swabia is a part of Germany. It's in the southwest of Germany, in the Bundesland called Baden-Württemberg, where I live. And the most famous Swabian city is of course Stuttgart. So you see, the kneading takes a while. The dough is ready when it looks homogeneous. In the end you will notice that your hands and the table seems to get clean by themselves. You can either use the dough immediately or let it rest in the fridge for a while. Now you need a rolling pin and a flour sifter. Spread some flour on the area where you want to roll out the dough. You also need a small pile of flour for the cutters. Now we use a small part of the dough for the first cookies. You can decide if you want to have thick or thin cookies while rolling out the dough. But make sure the dough is around the same every time, otherwise you may have problems during the baking. Some cookies may burn while the others aren't even finished. I usually like thicker cookies. But now let the cutting out begin. Take the cutout to the baking tray. Repeat everything until the rest of the dough is used. When some cookies didn't stuck on the cutter, a cake server might be helpful. Every now and then you should use something from the new dough, otherwise the old dough gets too dry because of the flour. Now let's do the icing. You need a brush and the egg yolk. Apply the egg yolk on the cookies. Now you need the coarse sugar. Spread it on the cookies before the egg yolk is dried. Preheat the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. Now let's do the cookies in the oven for about 10 minutes. I usually use the recirculating air mod on the oven. The baking time depends on how thick your cookies are, so let's keep an eye on them. They are finished when the icing is golden brown. It usually takes about 7 to 10 minutes. While the cookies are cooling down, you can prepare the cookie box. I usually use Christmas-themed paper napkins. Wait for the cookies to cool down before you lay them in the cookie box. Now your Ausstecherle are ready to eat. I hope you like them and find them as delicious as I do. If you have any questions on how to do these cookies, please write them down below. And thanks for watching and goodbye!